Hi, Stingrays. It's Miss Spada. I hope you're having a great snow day at home and hope you're playing and having lots of fun with your families. I cannot wait to hear all about what you guys did when I see you at school. I've missed you guys today. Well, I wanted to read you a story, and one of my favorite authors is Robert Munsch, and he's from Canada too. And we have a whole collection of different Robert Munsch books and stories in here. And some of our favorites that we also have are Mortimer. It's really cute. David's Father is a really cute one. And then this one, I'm sure your parents have read, and they probably heard this when they were little. It's called I Love You Forever. It's a really sweet one. But this is one of our favorites. It's called Stephanie's Ponytail. And I wanted to read it. It's funny. So this is Stephanie's Ponytail by Robert Munsch, illustrated by Michael Marchenko. They usually work together on books. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class has a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." Not very nice of the kids to say that. The next morning, when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You are all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your heads." The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out right above her ear. Look at the baby looking at her. They always do lots of little details in their pictures. I'll show you some more in just a little bit. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming out just above their ears. Look at this little guy. There. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Then that's that," said the mom. "There's no other place you can have a ponytail." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the," what's your guess? "Top of my head like a tree." "That's very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. Look at the baby. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out of the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." I hope you said it out loud with me. The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys had ponytails coming out the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of the top of their heads. Look at the dog. Look at all the dogs. Cat. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Would you like one coming out the top?" "No." "Then that is definitely that," said the mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. I want one coming out of the front and hanging down in front of my nose. But nobody will know if you're coming or going, said our mom. Are you sure that's what you want? Yes, said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out of the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, what's your guess? All of the girls and all of the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out of the front, hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going, and they bumped into desks and they bumped into each other. They bumped into walls, and by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Looks like a mess, huh? Stephanie yelled, "You are a bunch of brainless copycats! You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I'm going to have shaved my head." What do you think's going to happen? The first person to come to school was the teacher. She had shaved her head and was bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The next to come were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice little ponytail coming right out the back. She tricked them, didn't she? Oh, look at this page. It's my favorite page. She's running, and they're all mad chasing her. Look at the principal. The principal's a couple days behind. He's got the ponytail up there. Look at the bird. The bird's got a shaved head, too. And the dogs. Look at the dogs. Even the teacher. So I hope you liked Stephanie's ponytail, and I can't wait to see you guys. Have a good rest of your day.